You're actually more underneath the, say, magnifying glass in the squadron, what you are in training. You know, as you're going through the selection process. Because you're actually going to be working with the guys. You know, if you're a head, that's it, poof, bend, you know. Because it does happen, you do get the odd one or two that sort of get through the cracks. You know, and then they get, like you say, they get the squadron, goes to their head. And it's happened to a few, various squadrons. You know, the last 3 months they get binned. You know, where it's, say, how can you say, downtown misbehaviour or in the squadron misbehaviour, you know. Bye-bye, yeah. Don't come back.
And the best thing to do when you get into the squadron is just, you know, keep your head down, keep your mouth shut and absorb all that information that's been given to you.
Listen and learn.
Listen and learn.
Yeah.
Continue to be, you know, or be the grey man, you know. Just, you know, and when people talk to you, talk to them, you know. You know, and make sure you're there on time and you're there to do the business.
Another role of the SAS is close protection. The regiment has provided bodyguards for VIPs both in the UK and abroad. For a highly trained soldier to operate in a civilian theatre involves the mastering of yet another specialist skill.
Well, it's the same as soldiering in military clothes, yeah. Just a different type of uniform. Yeah. You're doing a job and you're doing a military role, and you've been asked to bodyguard somebody, then you'll do that. The only difference being, instead of wearing camouflage gear or counter-terrorist gear, you're wearing civvies.
Depending on the threat assessment, the team may need to be heavily armed when bodyguarding a VIP. Often, these weapons have to be concealed. The SAS employ a variety of techniques when protecting a VIP, and practice these as a series of foot drills.
One guy to line! Get down!
Whilst driving in convoy, the team also use specialist defensive and evasive driving techniques to protect the VIP. But for a hardened soldier, this role is far from glamorous.
It's boring.
It's boring. It's boring from the point of view that you know, you're half the time you're spent sat doing nothing while your VIP is holed away somewhere. You know, for every 10, 15, 20 minutes of activity, you've been sat around for 11 hours. So it's quite a boring job. But once again, it's a job that you've got to keep yourself alert at, and then you're a professional. You know, that's what you are. You're a professional soldier, and if you're asked to do that role, then once again you'll do that role to the best of your ability. You might not like doing it, but you've drawn the short straw. You've got to go and do this, so you go and do it, and get on with it.
Because of the multiple roles of the SAS, the regiment has to be on constant standby to deal with terrorism and go on operations behind enemy lines. The ethos of the SAS is to train hard, to fight easy. This is vital if the regiment is to be constantly ready to fulfill its role in combat. Historically, the regiment has been deployed in conflicts throughout the world: the Falklands, Bosnia, and recently Afghanistan and the two Gulf Wars. But what is it like when all that training is put into a real contact situation?